MTG and me, this is Charles, and today we're going to be opening up the Zendikar Rising Commander deck, Land's Wrath. Alright, let's go. So I mentioned this in the other Zendikar Rising Commander deck video, but these basically are a SKU or product that effectively replace the planeswalker decks for the release of Zendikar. Now whether Wizards continues to do this or not remains to be seen. But in my mind, these are much better value than the planeswalker decks. And I was already, like, I didn't mind the planeswalker decks, but there's certainly, I think you're going to get more play out of this, out of the box, as is. So, other notable differences, there's 3 mechanically unique cards in here, like basically newly printed cards, versus a standard commander deck, which have somewhere, you know, around 15 to 18. 17, I think. The last edition had 17. And from opening the first one, I can tell that there are some Zendikar Rising reprints in here, but for the most part, they're, you know, Zendikar Commander specific versions of the cards. Does that make sense? So, like, if there's stuff in this deck that is in Zendikar Rising, it's going to be a Zendikar Rising collector number and set symbol. But anything that's basically reprinted from older sets for commander use is going to be the Zendikar Commander card. So commander in this case is Obun, Moldai Ancestors. This is an elf spirit. And it looks like a +1/+1 counters theme. Beginning of combat any turn, up to 1 land you control becomes an XX elemental, where X is Obun's power. So interesting. Okay, so it also animates a land during your turn. It makes sense that it's going to be a +1/+1 counters deck because we get Abzan Falconer up there. So we're going to basically flip through these fairly quickly. Retreat. See if there's anything notable in the uncommons, commons and uncommons. Oops. Embodiment. Okay. Evolution Sage is a good for a you know, a proliferate deck. Fertilage, sure. Inspiring Call is solid for this style of deck. I would definitely include that. I see that there are a lot of like landfall effects. Kodama's Reach is a good include. Solid uncommon or common uncommon that still, you know, has some reasonable sale value. Okay, so let's look at the rares now. We'll go through these one at a time. So Trove Warden, Geode Rager. I think these are probably the ones that are new cards for this set, along with Obun, possibly. Anyway, if you know, just leave something in the comments, or we'll look it up online later. So we got a Mythic, Admonition Angel, a Myria Angel, a Myria Shepherd, ooh, an Hour of Revelation, Planar Outburst, so we got some board wipes here, Sun Titan, that's a nice reprint, Together Forever, Abundance, I like that card, The Mending of Dominaria, Multani, that's another Mythic, this is Renewal, Rampaging Balos, Return of the Wild Speaker, Rites of Flourishing, Sylvan Advocate, oh, I remember when this was like a standard all-star, Waker of the Wilds, Living Twister, Mina and Den, Wildborn. That's pretty cool. I like this card a lot. The last Zendikar set, Omnath. Landfalls get you 5/5 elemental tokens. Pretty powerful. And whenever they die, they deal 3 damage to any target, which is pretty cool. And we got a Seer Sundial. In this case, we actually have a rare land. We have a Needle Spires. So this becomes a 2/1 elemental creature with double strike. And a Ground Assault, Naya Charm. Now we're back in uncommons again. There's a solid reprint, Arcade Signet. Soul Ring, of course. Blighted Woodland, less so than the Soul Ring or the Arcade Signet. But definitely helpful for the mana base, particularly this is a 3-color deck. I know one of the complaints was that the mana bases aren't ideal for these decks, and I could see that. This could probably benefit from some better lands, but we've got a Command Tower. That being said, for a Jungle Shrine, Croson Verge. For a $20 deck, though, I don't know if you can really complain that much. I think it's definitely decent play out of the box. And then, yeah, these last couple look like they're actual reprints from Zendikar Rising. So that's not too many, actually. Roiling Regrowth, Marasa, Root Grazer, and then our lands package. And then, of course, we have 10 dual-sided tokens. Elementals, Sapling Beasts. So, yeah. I said it in the other video, and I'll say it here. I would prefer that all the cards are just from Zendikar Rising Commander set, just from a collector's perspective, but it's really a minor observation or point. Overall, pretty happy. Pretty neat little product. not much else to say about it. So thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching.